Well, welcome back, everyone. We have got Carrie and Berkeley here with us from the Amarillo Zoo. Glad to have you all here this morning. How are y'all doing?
Doing good. Excited for the upcoming days. So
Yes, yeah. So a lot of fun things. I mean, there's always fun things going on, of course, at the Amarillo Zoo. And of course, for those of you parents at home, if you got kids who love Minecraft, you might ask them about this right here. Ask them if this is a bit of a familiar sight, because the Amarillo Zoo, you've got the real life counterpart here with Rojo. So before we even get into Minecraft Day, tell us just a little bit about Rojo, because he's a beautiful bird.
yeah. So this is Rojo. He is anywhere between 15 to 18 years old. We're not quite sure about his actual birthday, but he is around 15 to 18, which is actually quite young for green-winged macaws. They can live up to be 60 years old, so he is considered young still.
Okay.
These guys are native to the South American rainforests. So these guys can be found in the more humid areas.
He's even nodding along with you there. He's like, yeah, that's right.
Yeah. Now you're going to talk.
There we go. Okay. See, he knows when he's on camera. He's made for the cameras for sure. So, like you were telling me earlier, and they're one of the bigger breeds of macaws, right?
Yes, yeah. So they're not the largest species of macaws, but they're one of the top species, and their bite force is pretty strong. Because
that's
they
why
have,
I'm on this side of the table, just in case.
Exactly. So we call their beak what we call is a crushing beak. That is because they basically use their beaks like nutcrackers to open nuts, fruits, and the thicker foliage and bark on the trees down in South America.
Well, that's awesome. It's certainly, fascinating, like I said, beautiful creatures for sure. And that's where we kind of come to you, Carrie, because you're kind of the mastermind behind this whole deal. Because, of course, I mean, everybody loves Minecraft. You got the birds, you got all the different animals that you find in the game. And like you said, Amarillo Zoo is a great place to go find the real life animals. So kind of talk about Minecraft Day and what people can expect with that.
So we're going to have a lot of events out. We have a scavenger hunt where kids can go out. They're going to get a recipe card that's going to have like you have to make a pickaxe or a shovel or a boat, and they're going to have to go out, find the animals that it's going to be associated with, and they're going to get, have to answer questions and all kinds of fun things. There's going to be a lot of photo opportunities, lots of big. We have almost a 4-foot, 5-foot creeper out there.
Oh wow, there you go.
So yeah, so it's gonna be a lot of fun.
Yeah, that's gonna be a lot of fun for sure. Certainly, of course, thankful there's no real life versions of creepers. That's for sure. Yeah, so we're glad we don't have to deal with that. But let's talk about, of course, so we want people to come out to this. This is gonna be, of course, on Saturday. So what do people know? Parents need to know about bringing their kids. Do they need to register ahead of time, or is this just show up to the zoo and come be a part of the fun?
Yeah, so it's show up to the zoo. It's with general admission. So our general admission is adults, which we consider adults 13 years to 61 years old. Okay. They're going to be $7.50. Then we have our senior discount, which is $1 off, so it's going to be $6.50 for 62 and older. Okay. And then our kiddos from ages 3 to 12 are going to be $5.50, and then 2 and under are free.
All right, well, it sounds like it's going to be a can't-miss event for sure. Like I said, come meet Rojo, because he's certainly a lot of fun. Like I said, he did talk to us there for a little bit.
Absolutely.
Because you were saying there personality-wise, because he can talk, he just kind of talks on his own terms, right?
Absolutely, yes. And so they really communicate, not really how they talk, but more with their body language. Okay. But he has learned and picked up on when zookeepers want him to say "arg" like a pirate, and so he can pick up on cues like that. But birds are very stubborn. I always like to say a bird is like having a toddler for 60 years.
Okay.
So yeah, and I also wanted to add, as part of the Minecraft Day, we are also that morning starting at 9:30. We're also partnering with Walk with the Doc.
Okay, perfect.
So come out and you can talk. Yeah, you can talk with local physicians. We're gonna have a doctor. Basically, you just walk a mile and get to ask questions and discuss with local physicians.
Yeah, I think that's a great, team up for sure.
Absolutely.
So we've talked to our friends at Walk with the Dog. Like I said, get to walk in the parks, and now get to walk in a zoo.
Yes.
I think is a pretty good way of doing things. So for maybe folks, they're interested, they want to come to the zoo, maybe they can't make it out Saturday, but they just want to come see what's going on at the Amarillo Zoo. What's great information, or a great place for them to get information about coming and making those plans?
Absolutely. So our website is always a good place to visit, as well as our Facebook page, Instagram page, any social media. And we are open 7 days a week from 9:30 a.m. to 5 p.m. at night. So
awesome. Well, thank you all so much for coming and visiting with us this morning. Of course, coming up with cool ideas like Minecraft Day, and of course, bringing Rojo to be a great mascot.